All right, Shalom. I'm the brother Kasab from Great Millstone Atlanta camp. We're gonna do a quick Godspeed lesson. Before we get started, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to our apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the Akim out there pushing the word of truth and sincerity. And hey man, this is why the Lord is gonna judge these people, man. Get her on camera real quick. All right? This is why Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai is gonna bring judgment to these people, man, because of folly like that. All right, and she just rolled past the brothers, so you know, brothers is going in on the mark right now, man. So she done basically marked herself for death, man. Matter of fact, there was that chick who was hanging out the window on, I think it was an IG or something. Yep. And she got them hit her head on the pole and she died, man. All right, but this is why the Lord is going to bring judgment to this place. All right, but I'm gonna go into the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, and I'm just gonna start from the top. Just let the Spirit flow. It's Ezekiel 7:1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord, power of Israel, thus saith the Lord Yahweh unto the land of Israel, and the end is come upon the four corners of the land, and we're witnessing the end right now, man. All right, because we see the prophecies happening, the mark of the beast, all right, rumors of wars, pestilence, all right, we see the economy collapsing. All right, we see Jake waking up. We see Esau losing his power. So we're at the end of this thing, man. Verse 3, it says, now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways. And what was the point of that? That wickedness right there, man. She hanging out the window with her ass out the window, man.
Right.
All right, that's off, man. All right. It says, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations, and mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity. So when Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai brings judgment upon these people, man, the Lord ain't gonna have no pity for that, man. All right, for the men that come out here and basically be part-time in the truth, the Lord ain't gonna have pity on you because you was slacking. Matter of fact, being slothful. Yeah. I was reading the precept earlier about being slothful in the truth. This is Sirach, chapter 22, verse 1. A slothful man is compared to a filthy stone, and everyone will hiss him out to his disgrace. So you're a disgrace unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai, man. So with that comes also judgment, man. Brother was talking about the missiles coming down, the pestilence, the famine, all right? Esau coming down with his great wrath. You don't have a hedge of protection out here, man. All right? And like I was reading in the book of Ezekiel chapter 7, we in the end of this thing, man. All right, verse 2. A slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill. So you're basically a piece of shit, man. All right, you men that aren't doing what you're supposed to, knowing that you have to come out here and do the work of the Lord, you're compared to a piece of shit, man. All right, it says every man that takes it up will shake his head. Yeah, you're a disgrace. All right, I'm ashamed to know you, man. I'm ashamed to know certain individuals, that I've met in this truth, because you're basically an abomination, man. All right, it says well, that's basically the point on that. But I'm gonna go back to the book of Ezekiel chapter 7, and I'll read verse 4 again. And mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, evil and only evil, behold, is come, and an end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. All right, and hey, the end is coming to Esau's kingdom, man. All right, we see this guy's, this so-called white man's power being taken from him, man. Yeah. All right, we see the upper class of Esau, the Amalekites, coming down on the regular average Edomites here in America, man. Yeah. Hey,
even the presidential debate. Oh man, that was a bunch of niggerish activity, man.
Oh, the presidential debate was like watching Saturday Night Live. Yeah, Jim Carrey. That's basically what it was. Nobody's taking that thing serious. That's how you know this kingdom of Esau, this once great power. All right, that's Donald Trump's slogan, "Make America Great Again," because it was great once. When all the rest of the nations in the world feared America. Yeah. But now, shit, people don't care for America anymore, man. Right. All right? Continuing on, in verse 7, Ezekiel 7:7, It says the morning is come upon thee, and this chapter in Ezekiel chapter 7 is basically going into the Israel's judgment, all right? The nation of Israel, all right? Because we can tell Esau all day, you know, which we do have to speak to these other nations and let them know their judgments. But we also have to tell our people what's coming their way, man. Especially if you don't want to repent, all right? If you don't want to repent and come back to Yahweh Shem Shai, man, you just gonna have to be destroyed, all right? It says the morning is come unto thee, O that dwellest in the land. Time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish mine anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways. You see, the Lord said it, I think it's 3 times in a few precepts I read, going into your ways, man. So if you're out here conducting wickedness, all right, being evil, committing adultery, all right, eating abominable foods, knowing that you're not supposed to, that's why the Lord is going to judge you, man.
Yep.
All right, because of your wickedness.
Yep.
It says, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations, and mine eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy way. That's the 4th time I read that. So the Lord is making a clear distinction that your wickedness is going to be the reason why you get judged.
Hey, even when we first opened up at camp today, you brought out that precept in Sirach. Was that 11?
Yep.
You know how about it's an easy thing for the Lord to reward a man according to his ways.
Yep. See, that's the spirit right there, man. All right. It says, I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thine abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh that smiteth. So when the Lord brings these judgments, you gonna know it was from Him. All right. And all these people that drive by and they don't consider. When the time of judgment comes, whether it be a missile, you might get hit by a car. So you gonna know that judgment was because he was marked for destruction, man. You gonna know that was the Lord that did it. All right. It says, I'm gonna jump to verse 15, and I'm gonna end it off after these couple of precepts. It says, this is Ezekiel 7 and 15. It said, the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. So are we not seeing a famine right now? I did the lesson earlier in the week. It said there's going to be a food shortage of about 8 billion meals over the next 12 months. If we even make it that far. But that's Esau's numbers. All right, so we're living in a famine right now. All right, you mentioned pestilence. Well, you got people out here doing social distancing. All right, COVID-19. You got NBA players playing in an NBA bubble with no fans. All right, you got the NFL. There's no people in the stands for the most part.
Yeah, the baseball.
All right, UFC fights. All right, that we're living in the times of pestilence, man. It says, he that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. Right? It says, here you go right here, verse 16. But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys, and all of them mourning, every one for his iniquity. All right? So you may think you have escaped, but then the Lord might plague your mind. All right? You might have escaped the sword, you might have escaped the troops, you might have escaped the famine, you might have escaped the pestilence, you might have think you have gotten away, but then the Lord hit you with a terror. You can't sleep. Now you probably had you kill your best friend or something. Ain't no telling how the Lord can bring judgment, man. It also reminds me of the book of Amos, chapter 5, man. All right. Verse 17. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. Brothers made mention, men's hearts shall fail. All right. When judgment comes upon you people, you might just have a heart attack and give up the spirit, man. All right. It says they shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all faces, and baldness upon their heads. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. All right. So you individuals that's out here trying to build communities and make money and just trying to build up a 401k and all that, that's not going to help bring you salvation in the time of the Lord's wrath, man.
Right.
That's why it's important to repent, all right? Because if you're not paying attention to the prophecies, you can't see that this is the end. All right, you too busy effing off, man. Last point, it says, they shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. So when the Lord give you people out here this money, that's your downfall. All right, so hey, best thing to do is, man, to hearken unto the prophets, man, and try to get back right with Yahweh Shem Shah before it's absolutely too late.
That night come.
That nightfall, man. As the scriptures speak about working in the daytime, right? When there's no work at night, that's getting ready to happen, man. This gross darkness getting ready to cover this place completely, man. The prophets ain't gonna be out on the highways and byways forever, man. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom.